Is Jude Bellingham the best transfer in football history? You know, we've seen this start. It has been one of the greatest, most highly reported starts to a time at a new club, and at a club like Real Madrid. With 13 starts, 13 goals and 3 assists, the question has to be asked, is Jude Bellingham the greatest transfer in football history? Because right now, he is, for me, the best player in the world, and arguably and will go down arguably, I guess, as one of the best transfers in football history, especially the significance and the effect he's instantly had at this new football club. Before we jump into the video, guys, make sure if you enjoy the video, a like, subscribe, and share would be much appreciated. And let's get into why Jude Bellingham may be one of the best transfers in footballing history. Straight off the top, as I said, he has scored now 13 goals and 3 assists for Real Madrid in his 13 games. What a start to life at Real Madrid. I don't think any player ever has had the same start to life at a new club, let alone Real Madrid, arguably, in my mind, the biggest club in the world. The English star moved from Borussia Dortmund for around 115 million euros with add-ons added all on there, and took the number 5 that was so well renowned at Real Madrid, with the likes of Zinedine Zidane wearing the jersey. Like, that is a reputation, a hard reputation to live up to. And Jude's not only lived up to it, but exceeded it. He has already scored more goals than Zinedine Zidane's best goal-scoring season for Real Madrid, just showing the levels to the start of this season so far. And when you think about it, like, he's not only just come in and, you know, taken the mantle of the number 5 and Zinedine Zidane's legacy, he's gone and just revolutionized it, playing as this hybrid 9 / high, number 10. It's not really a role, it's just a free roam. And all respect to Carlo Ancelotti, who's given Jude Bellingham the freedom to play all around the pitch in those sort of forward areas, whether he drifts out right, whether he is the number 9 or a false 9, whether he plays in behind a striker like Joselu. He's given that free range just to do whatever he wants in the front third, and that final third that he's become one of the most deadly forwards attacking players in the world. As I said, he sort of revolutionized this role here, playing a sort of false 9 position, which I guess hasn't really come to him. I guess in his time at Borussia Dortmund, he was more of a traditional sort of 8/10. For England, he plays a bit further forward, but never really plays that sort of role. So it was a brand new role that he's had to play, this hybrid role, just because of the position Real Madrid are at the moment. They've got obviously Joselu there. He's no superstar. He's no Real Madrid quality striker. And with injuries to Vinicius and time in and out of form with Rodrigo, there's not been much forward supply. So it's fallen on Jude Bellingham's shoulders to do basically everything, carry the ball, create for others, and score for himself. And his goals have not just been, on top of 4-0 or 3-0 performances. They have been imperative. There have been some absolute belters in there. And for their season, where they are currently, they can only thank Jude Bellingham because of the impact he has made. Not only, sometimes we say players made impact, but might not have the output, the goals or assists or the tangibles, but Jude Bellingham's got it all. He's got the eye test where he's just doing everything on the football pitch, but he's also got the sheer number of goals and assists. Like I said, a goal in every single game and 3 assists on top of that as well. He's just doing everything right now for Real Madrid. Let me list you off some of the goals that he's scored, some of the big goals he's scored so far for Real Madrid. He scored 81st minute winner versus Celta Vigo, a 95th minute winner versus Getafe, a 94th minute winner versus Union Berlin, a 61st minute winner versus Braga, and most recently, and the reason behind this video being made, is the double he scored against Barcelona in the Clasico, where Real Madrid were totally out of the game in the first half. The second half comes around. He's more involved. He's more engaged. He scores 2, involving the 91st minute winner, which he puts past the keeper, and the infamous celebration now with the arms out like so has become so popular because we've seen him do it so many times now. And to be honest, in that game, he single-handedly won it for Real Madrid. They were poor first half, but once the second half came around and a few substitutions were made by Ancelotti, he was more involved. We saw the best of Bellingham. And what we're seeing this year is his ability just to have the knack. He's, best way to say it, he's like a 30-year-old playing in a 20-year-old body. We've got to remember, this man is still 20 years old. He's not played senior football for a long period of time, but he's got that sort of veteran experience where he just knows where to be at important times, whether it be a little bit deeper and making that late run into the box, or whether it be he's in the area as a presence there, or playing that ball out wide and receiving it again on the edge of the box. He's just got all these little, intricate things which you can't teach. It is a natural thing that comes to footballers, and he's just got it. And he's got that ability to find these areas, to find these passes, to make sure he gets his goals and gets his assists and gets Real Madrid going on the front foot. When you've got him playing around the likes of Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, the future like Tchouaméni and Camavinga, and he's the one standing out. He's the one that looks like the leader of the football club, the main star. It just goes to show all respect to Jude Bellingham. Like, we've got legends of the game in the midfield that he's competing against, but he's shone above them, tenfold. It's been remarkable to see his performances so far this season. In big games, in big moments, he's the one standing up. Again, Modric and Kroos and all these guys have had their moments, but it's Jude Bellingham, night in, night out, game in, game out, that is always there for Real Madrid and is always there making them, pushing them forward, creating the chances for them, finishing the chances for them. And it's just remarkable to see. Like, I don't think we'll ever see a start like this ever again. Like, we looked at last time with Erling Haaland, things what he did. We semi-expected that. But it's the fact that Jude Bellingham, a midfielder, is scoring so many goals, creating so many chances, and just single-handedly carrying a team up. Haaland had that great C team alongside, and we expected him to be in the score sheet. He was getting assisted by like the De Bruyne and the likes of Grealish and so. But this is Jude Bellingham doing it almost on his own. Like, he's making stuff happen out of nothing, poaching chances, finishing from outside the box. It is just everything in his game is so good. And I touch back onto that. He's only 20 years old, but he's got all these parts of his game. He's physically strong. He finds the pass more often than not. He's got that timing when he gets into the box, and his finishing is as good as his passing. He is a dead eye when he gets into the edge of the area or in the area. It's just all the facets of his game right now at the peak of his powers. And right now, I cannot find a flaw in his game. I don't think anyone can find a flaw in his game right now. He is at the top of the game. And when you hear him saying about he's excited for a Clasico, there's no nerves and nothing like this. He just wanted to go out there and play. It just goes to show the player he is. He is someone who's super confident. He oozes confidence. You see that on the football pitch. He's not afraid to take things on, to take the opportunity. And right now, for me, the best player in world football. Real Madrid are currently sitting top of La Liga, 4 points clear of Barcelona. They are perfect in the Champions League. And it also stems down to the work of Jude Bellingham. Like, we've got combined goals between Rodrigo and Vinicius this season is 3. I think Kroos hasn't had a great season this season. He's had a few ups and downs. And Real Madrid have not been at their best throughout this season. Really, really scratchy. I guess proper Carlo Ancelotti style of football, when they're not really been at the tip top, but they're just finding ways to get results out. And these results are coming off the back of Jude Bellingham's performances. So it's just... for me, it's just remarkable what he's doing, and I just had to make a video about it because of the impact he's making. Like, we look at this Real Madrid side, and we know the history, we know the pressure that comes along with it. And this is a 20-year-old that's come to the club and just dealt with it. It's underrated these days, the ability to deal with pressure and get on with things. We've seen so many young stars fail. When we look at the Premier League, Mudryk, he's struggling. Darwin Núñez has struggled first season. I can rattle off heaps of Manchester United, like Romelu Lukaku, Paul Pogba. But you got Jude Bellingham, a 20-year-old that's come to the biggest club in the world. He's dealt with that pressure. He took it on, and he's gone, hit the ground running at the club. And it's not like he scored 5 goals and 4 assists in 13 games. He's got a goal a game and 3 assists on top of that as well. And there's the it's countless times where they're important goals for the club. So it's just one of the greatest starts to a time at a football club ever. And as such, for me, it might go down. And right now, for me, it's going down as one of the greatest signings ever in world football. Like, you look at some of the best transfers in the history of football. A lot of them are going to Real Madrid. The likes of Ronaldo, Zidane, Di Stefano. The likes of Cruyff moving to Barcelona. Alan Shearer to Blackburn. Roy Keane to Manchester United. And all of these characters, I think it's the best way to put it, characters, they dealt with the pressure. They got on with things. They let their football do the talking. But the impact on winning trophies are the biggest thing. So obviously, we'll have to wait and see what Jude Bellingham does at Real Madrid. But when you hear him come out in press conferences and say, I want to be here for the next 10 years, it's worrying signs for the rest of La Liga and the rest of Europe, I guess. Because if he starts or continues doing what he's doing now, we could be seeing one of the great legends of Real Madrid and one of the great dynasties built around Madrid with the likes of Vinicius, Rodrigo there as well. If Mbappe comes across, and you've got youngsters like Ela Militao at centre half, Tchouaméni, as well in midfield alongside Camavinga. Like, it's a great unit, and he could be the leader of this team, because so far right now he is looking like the leader of this Real Madrid team. At age 20, he is the star right now that's doing it all for them. So I know it might be a bit of a discombobulated video, things all over the place, stats here, stats everywhere, but I just had to make a video mentioning just the incredible start that he has made right now at Real Madrid. Jude Bellingham, for me right now, is going down as one of the top 5 transfers in the history of the game, just because of what he's doing right now. If he can continue to run to the rest of the season, if they can get a Champions League, if they can win a La Liga as well, this may be one of the greatest first seasons ever at a new club, especially the magnitude of the move, where he's come from, the club he's moved to, and what they could do. It's just a remarkable start to the season. Let me know what you think about Jude Bellingham's move so far. Am I being ridiculous labeling him as one of the best transfers of all time after just 13 games? Or am I absolutely right in my judgment? And how do you think he will continue to go this season? Obviously, the great El Clasico there on Saturday night was just encouraging me to make this video, the way he just single-handedly won that game. Do you think Jude Bellingham will continue to single-handedly win games for Real Madrid this season? He's got the countless winners, and will he add more to this? Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments down below. It's a shorter video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, let me know what you think about all my opinions. This is just a bold video, just putting my thoughts out there. Let me know what you think. I could be totally wrong. I could be reading the crowd really, really well. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like it, subscribe to the Player Zone channel, and check out the channel for more videos like our podcast, like prediction videos, and the combined 11s, which I do. So make sure to check all those videos out. I hope you're having a great rest of your day. Enjoy the football, and I'll see you guys in another video very, very soon. See you later.